Casey, you're waddling kind of weird. What happened?
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Tell me, what's going on with the... How'd you do that?
Unloading the dishwasher this morning.
Weren't you a D1 athlete?
It was a tensile overload. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Landed in New Orleans. Trying to find our Airbnb.
We're scared.
Well,
can we just comment? There's like a little like rat skeleton thing behind this like hut.
There sure is. I didn't know they put halves on the address. Oh, 2619 and a half, 261. See, why do we do halves?
That's 13. So that's the odd side. This is the even side. So we have to be.
Keys? Oh, we got keys.
Oh my God, keys! Which one is it?
I don't think it's the plastic.
That was not locked.
Well, hopefully we're going.
Oh, there's your bed for the weekend.
There's your bed for the weekend.
Oh, air mattress it is.
Oh, we're about to cuddle.
Oh, this is cool. It looks small.
This looks nice. I'm in for it.
Oh, it's like Jack and Jill bedrooms. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay.
Holy crap, this is long.
Okay.
But I think that's how these buildings are made, like they're long.
Yeah. Oh, here's the bath that we get to share.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Wait, let me see. Can we fit 3 people in here? Oh no.
Love it.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Yikes. This is so long.
Oh, we can sign our names, guys.
Blessed.
The kitchen's way back here.
This is bigger than I thought, though. Fan. Shoe prom. It's almost 5 o'clock now. We're going to start heading over to the conference center. I guess I never said the reason we're in New Orleans is for the combined section meeting, which is basically a national physical therapy conference. And so all of our professors are here, a lot of our classmates are here, and tonight one of our professors, Leslie, she teaches us cardio pump. She's being honored for some certification she earned, and so the process has started to get ready. I'm done. I'm all ready to go. But the operation continues. The one fundamental flaw with this place
Is that it's full of girls?
well, no. One mirror, mirror number 2.
Why are you? Yeah.
This is the mirror thing I'm talking about. Made it back from Leslie's ceremony. It's cool to see her walk with all those other distinguished therapists. Cool seeing all those bright minds in one room. Now we got little food prep action. What do we got here, Casey? What's on the menu for this week?
So tomorrow for lunch, we're gonna have divine peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh,
We have some nice fruit snacks. We're gonna have some crunchy Nature Valley bars.
okay.
Maybe some Ritz cheese crackers. But most important meal of the day, breakfast.
Ooh, is that maple and brown sugar?
Oh my god.
I think it's just like
Day 1, conference ready.
Hey, this must be this is our guy.
Uber's here.
Uber!
Kelly's ready to present.
You know, let's go.
So at the conference here, they have it set up by day. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and in each of these things, they have it further broken down by setting here, and then all the different talks throughout the day. But they also set us up with this nice app here. So my first one is going to be from 8 to 10, Science Meets Practice, Form Before Footwear Effectiveness versus Efficacy in Running. I think that one's just going to be really interesting because when I used to work at Nike all the time, I'd get questions about footwear and working with arches, and even in undergrad we worked with that a little bit in biomechanics, talking about how footwear affects injury and running and all that. So I think it'd be really interesting, just really practical application, especially working out in a sports type of setting. So we'll see how that goes. I think everyone else is going to something about the 5 times sit to stand, and hopefully I'll catch up with them a little bit later.
Any balance problem? When's the last eat?
We'll see if he has balance problems.
This is a very and I can make the sit the whole out now. So I can advance the challenge on this depending on how you're
I'm not really sure what he's doing right now. But it looks kind of cool. Good luck getting up. Go, Ken, go. He needs a pair. Yeah. Good job, Ken.
Just taking a quick lunch break. We were playing around in the conference center for a little bit, saw maybe half of it. Noelle and Casey went to the...
I'm still chewing.
All right,
The
great.
same thing.
Well, all right, well thank you for that.
It's so difficult to eat.
What's your review of that protein bar?
So I've seen these like all over the place. This is my first time trying it.
Out of 10.
I give it a 6.
Good to know. So Noelle, takeaway from the form versus footwear.
I don't know what answer to give people. If they're like, do I fix my form or my footwear? The answer is both, because there's pros and cons to both sides.
Beautiful.
I still don't know what's better.
Good summary. Still chewing.
Well, like I said, I'm really into the shoes, so I took a lot of notes. But the big things that we learned about was the injury mostly comes from not transitioning slowly enough between the bulky shoe and the minimalist shoe. Can I help you? Also, the brand doesn't matter, which, big Nike snob, so that kind of hurt. But the more you know.
Stop!
You're ruining a take.
I have like this granola bars all in my teeth.
True.
Okay, takeaway from the form versus footwear.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I really clicked with the guy who said that footwear matters, because I run and I have very maximalist shoes, which are very heavy shoes. So I'm reconsidering my choice of running shoes now to become more minimalistic.
Very good, very good.
Good takeaway.
Wait, look at the sugar crystal that was in my Frosted Flakes.
Ew.
Isn't that crazy?
All right, Kelly, hit me with the synopsis.
All right. So we basically looked at concussion research, and a lot of people look at like musculoskeletal attributes of the neck, so like the size of the neck muscles and like how big they are. And so we wanted to see like neuromuscular response, if that has any play in like head and neck perturbation. So like when you get hit, how your head and neck moves. And basically we found that it does, but it doesn't relate to like the size of your neck muscles. And so it's just like a new spot to start research at.
Very cool. It's weird, you look like this girl here on the
Oh,
poster.
no way.
Maybe there too. Nuts.
Yeah, thanks, Scott.
Back at the Airbnb, time for dinner, time for spaghetti.
We need food.
Me and Kelly went to improving recovery, reducing risk of training. Wasn't good. They didn't like their seminars either.
No, they've all sucked.
Yeah. I left early and then I took a nap on a couch.
Ours was boring. I still kind of liked it. We learned about the acute on chronic ratio and how that affects injury, so I thought that's pretty cool. But all the technology and a lot of the terminology was way over our head, so could have been better. But tonight we're doing dinner, and then what are we doing? We're going to
karaoke with the professors.
Twins! Oh my god.
And we will.
I can't do all this. Yeah, look at that.
That's so good.
I can't do all this.
Just the white one.
Oh, I was alright. I'm for sure getting hip hop with this mic.
We're having some fashion issues. Waiting for the Uber. That hasn't been ordered yet.
The boy say hello. I don't have enough space for the pocket first. Second off, I don't want to dance. I also have to transport these puppies. I play with y'all and I'm nice and y'all.
Tell them if you want, I'll just put yours.
Every single day I walk down the street, I hear people say, baby, so sweet. Ever since puberty, everybody stares at me. Boys, girls, I can't help it, baby. So
And then this one.
I feel like it hurts less if you go slow. I was like, I can't breathe.
I just tried to go fast.
I would say you just gotta rip it off like a band-aid. I feel like it hurts way less if you go slow, guys.
So did you guys like your taping one?
Loved it. It was really cool. It was cool. It was like hands-on, so it was like nice to actually do something than just sit and like listen to someone talk to
Look
us.
at my leg. Look at my leg.
Yeah, Casey, how
Look at all the octopus waves.
Oh, you guys are taking everything off?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Got a knee movement? See Southwest is right here. Yes. See right here.
I don't know that. What 11 are you going to then?
There's a
Anyone wants
pediatric.
to do functional massage on my QL, please.
Casey from Casey.
Oh, aquatics with pediatric.
I was gonna say.
What's up, everyone? Day 2 of the conference is now complete. We just got back from hors d'oeuvres and drinks put on by one of the companies at the conference at the Rusty Nail. A lot better than I expected. And now we're going to be getting ready to go out to House of Blues. It's a ticket we bought when we bought our conference passes. Today's conferences as a whole were a lot better. I think everyone else really liked theirs. Like I showed the taping one earlier. Casey and Kara did some dancing one for Parkinson's, I believe. I did one about private practice and then the different aspects of sports therapy. The private practice one was probably the most engaged I've been during a presentation. Didn't nod off once. You know, with our faculty and just people we've come across, I haven't met many people who do private practice. She had a lot of cool tips like general time frames, general steps you should take. She talked about market research in ways that I hadn't thought of. One term she used was coattail market research. So for example, the example she gave was Target being like a middle upper class type store. So if you see one in the area, most likely Target has already done the market research for the area. And so if that's who you want to target, you should put your clinic somewhere nearby there. Or like it's a good sign if it's like a relatively good looking target in that area. Let's see what else. Took a lot of notes. She talked about a lot of books you can use, classes to go to. I don't know, I took down her contact information. She's a PT and she runs a consulting firm now, primarily. Actually at the conference, one of the people that were listening asked a question and he mentioned that he was a CSCS and he was trying to do a kind of sports performance clinic, which is exactly what I want to do, like I mentioned before. And so it was really nice to network a little bit and actually see that and get it was nice to network a little bit, and I got his card and everything, and so I guess I have any questions in the future I can always ask him. The second one was just about the different settings for sports PT, so youth, which is 0 to 20, college, Olympic, Paralympic. Yeah, good day at the conference.
Is that Taliban, Taliban?
Katie, let's see it.
Let's see what?
Lick your foot.
I'm not gonna lick my foot. But I can bring
Go, Katie! Hyper mobile! Pet your face! You probably can totally do it! Hyper mobile! Okay, choice one. Okay, I like choice one! Take it off! Take it off! I like choice one!
The party's supposed to start at 9. We're 5 minutes early.
We're just first in line for the bar.
We just wanted to beat the rush to the bar.
We just don't get invited places, so we should early.